everybody, Garrett back here, and what I want to talk to you guys about today is a brand new movie that just came out called Destroy All Neighbors. Now, Destroy All Neighbors is actually a Shudder original. It's on Shudder right now, and it just kind of crossed my path recently because I'm a huge fan of Alex Winter, and he's been promoting this movie because he does star in it. So to see Alex Winter in a really cool role is something I knew I definitely needed to check out. So not only that, the poster really caught my eye, really old school, really retro, kind of reminds me of something 80s or 90s or even like a video game. Now, what this movie is about a character named Willie. He's like a struggling musician, and things aren't just really going his way. He's trying to come out with a prog album, and his things just keep getting in his way, and he can't really get the album done. So he's kind of struggling with that. And not only that, he gets a brand new neighbor named Vlad, played by Alex Winter, and he starts causing a lot of problems. He's rude, he's noisy, and Willie just can't take it anymore. But when Willie, played by Jonah Ray, actually starts to stand up for himself, that's when things start getting a little bit wild. And like the title says, he starts to destroy all neighbors. And it's more of like an accidental destroy all neighbors. But you really start to really learn about these neighbors that he has because there's more that comes out of that. Now, I don't want to get into the spoilers of this movie, but all I want to say about this is that I really enjoyed this. I found this fun as hell. It was wacky, it was wild, and to be honest, it was a breath of fresh air from what we're used to getting in the horror genre. This really had a retro feel, and one of the morals of the story was about prog music, saying this isn't going to be for everybody, but for the people that it is, they're going to really dig it. And I think that's kind of an overview of this movie. Do I think everybody's going to love this movie? Absolutely not. It's a horror comedy, but it's not going to be for everybody. But what I want to say about this movie is it's just fun. And what's mind-blowing about this movie is everything is really practical effects and stuff that we don't see on a regular basis. Seeing Alex Winter in this role of Vlad with all these prosthetics on, I just absolutely loved it. He did a fantastic job, and it really brings me back to like seeing him in Freaked and stuff like that. Now, with this movie itself, I also think if you're a fan of like things like old school Head and Lauder films, you may enjoy this. It's not really as raunchy and stuff as that, but it's got very similar vibes as far as the practical effects and kind of gross out elements like that. Now, I'm not sure how much of a budget this movie had, but like I said, they really did a great job with the practical effects. And what else is cool is they actually had a pretty big cast. I mean, the main lead was Jonah Ray, who, I don't know if you remember, he was in Christmas Bloody Christmas, I know that. And then it also had, obviously, Alex Winter. We saw Thomas Lennon in here, and one of the biggest surprises to me was Randy Heller. Now, Randy Heller played Daniel LaRusso's mother in The Karate Kid, Lucille, and she is in this movie as well. And that was kind of a shock to me. I was really happy to see her in this. And like I said, the practical effects are really fun. And I just had a blast with this one. Again, like it says in the movie, this is not going to be for everybody, but it was for me. So guys, I highly recommend checking it out. It's free right now on Shudder. It's called Destroy All Neighbors, and it's something different that we're not usually getting when it comes to horror. Now, like I said, I don't want to get too deep into it. I don't want to spoil things, but for Alex Winter's character alone, I highly recommend checking this out. That character of Vlad is something that I'm never going to forget. It's such a weird, unique character, and it was so cool to see that kind of character in a movie. Now, gang, let me know, have you checked this thing out yet? Like I said, it's free on Shudder now. Let me know in the comments below if you like this thing. And if you haven't, go check it out this weekend and let me know in the comments below, did you like this thing? Because like I said, I had a blast with it. Now, this is Garrett at Born to Be Rad, and like always, stay